Anders the Infotainer here, and I've had some few comments from some of the people who've been following some of my videos, and they ask me, they say, Anders, how do you generate such massive crowds around your trade show booths? How do you get those people to stop? Where do they come from? And what I'm about to reveal here is something that no one else is tipping, and it's something that many people hold close to their heart, and it's the fact that the crowd begets the crowd. Now, P.T. Barnum said that, the famous circus promoter. And the secret is you just have to stop a few, and the rest of them stop everyone else. And it builds out in a geometric, multiplicative, exponential manner. So, how do you stop those first two or three, that first group of people, that first row, the tip? How do you build it? Well, one of the things you do, and you can watch any street performer do this. Years ago when I street performed, I used to do this. And it's about getting internal and having an elaborate setup. Now, what does that mean? I know that doesn't really make much sense right now, but it's the idea that whatever your demo is, think about your demo and what you're about to do. How can you make it a little bit more than it is? Some of the examples of jugglers when they're street performing, they have to lay out their props in just a certain way. They have to put the torches this way, put out the fluid, pour the camp fuel into the container. They have to lay it all out, and this elaborate setup arouses interest, and people wonder what's going on, and they're going to stick around and find out what it is. All right. Another example is a gentleman, I don't want to mention his name, but he was a street performer that's more of a martial artist. That was kind of the style of his show. And what he would do is he would actually sit down on his little mat and meditate right there in the street. Well, it was a closed street, but it's street performing. And he would sit there, open up his eyes. When he opened up his eyes, he'd have a huge crowd. And it's not that he was mystical or magical, but it was the fact that people knew he was preparing to do something, and that's what they did. So they stuck around to watch, to see what he was about to do. All right. So how can you take that? How can you take your demo and kind of build it out, make it more elaborate? Have things, and don't be looking up and around to see if people are watching you, okay? That repels people. That makes you look needy. What you want to do is you want to just be really concerned that everything is in its place and something is about to happen. That is the internal dialogue that's going in your head, that this has to be right for this to work out. And people will be drawn to that. They'll try and go, what the heck's he doing? They'll gather around, and then you can take it from there. So, see how you can build out your demo. See if you can make it into something bigger than it is. And I wish you luck. If you have any questions, you can always go to my website for more information, theinfotainer.ca. See you next time.